Hey everyone, this is the beautiful Saratoga Passage view here from Whidbey Island. I'm in a town called Langley. It's very close to my heart. I drink coffee here just about every day. If you didn't know by now, I'm Jay Beershank. This is my YouTube channel. Today I'm thinking about relationships, you know? I've been told relationships are the only true way to see what kind of a person you are, because you can only see yourself reflected through others. I think this is a very powerful way to view your friendships and daily interactions. Think about it like this. If you identify as a well-rounded, happy, transparent person, but you don't experience that in your day-to-day relationships with other people, where and why is that disconnect happening? You would never be able to have this exposed to yourself, that there is a disconnect between who you identify with and who you really are, without quality relationships. This is so great because in this way there is no bad relationship. You have friends, you have family, you have enemies, you have whatever you think you may have. At the end of the day, all you truly have are mirrors. If you don't like something about someone, it's been said that what you don't like about them is really traits that you don't like about yourself, that you see exhibited through them. If you don't like someone because you think that they're selfish, that may be a projection of your own selfishness, which is a very interesting way to view it, I think. But I'm getting a little bit off topic. I have some very amazing reflections in my life that I love to interact with. For example, one of my best friends, his name is Andrew. I'm a kind of a tidy, semi-reserved, not reserved in social situations, but reserved in my energy. I try not to bring the full brunt of my energy in all situations out of respect for other people's flows and their vibrations. I don't want my vibration to come and, you know, give a little turmoil in their life. And with my best friend, sometimes I look at him and I'm like, man, you're so brash. You're so quick to jump into other people's space without regard for how that might make them feel. And sometimes I judge him for that. I judge him 1 second, and then the next second I realize I'm not able to exude that. Is that right or wrong? No. But there is a part of me, or the whole of me, that wants to exhibit every trait I can. So, me judging him for being brash is really me projecting my inability in my current state to be like that. So then when you start to think about relationships in that way, you realize that there are no right and wrong, good and bad. There's only experiences to be had and to be learned from. There's a great mantra that I live by. Thank you, I love you. What this mantra means for me, well, I'll tell you the whole thing first. It's from a Hawaiian doctor. I cannot quite remember his name at this second, but his philosophy and what he did, he went to a mental hospital and he lived there, or he went there every day for a couple of years. And by the time he was done going there, every patient was gone. When asked what he did, the first thing he said was, I didn't do anything for anybody else. I only cleared my own space. So when he walked down the halls and he felt energetic interactions happening between him and these people that had chaotic energies because they were mentally ill or whatever you want to call them, what he did silently or vocally He said, "Thank you, I love you, please forgive me." This is such a powerful practice, and it has changed my life tenfold. But basically, what he talks about, the thank you is the appreciation and acknowledgement for the experience and what he could grow from that experience. Every second you're having an experience, and every second you can grow from that experience. But then comes the I love you. The I love you was the fully grateful, fully embracing the release of that second and of that experience. So you have the thank you for the experience, then you have the I love you, which is the complete release and moving on. I don't really resonate with the please forgive me, because I don't think you need to ask for forgiveness once it's gone. Thank you for the experience, I love you, I let it go, and now I move on to the next second, and it's another thank you, I love you. So if you have relationships in your life where you feel like, you know, this person doesn't treat you well, or you don't resonate, give them a thank you, I love you. Thank them for the experience and the opportunity to see yourself through them and to grow, and then give them an I love you, which is a complete release of any attachment, emotions, or thoughts you have about them in that second, and then move on, and then do it again the next second. And anytime you feel yourself thinking thoughts or going through an experience that isn't conducive to your growth, or even if it is conducive to your growth, you don't want to get attached to it, and that's where the I love you comes. But if it's something that's not conducive to your growth, that's where the thank you comes. Thank you for the opportunity for me to be present enough to understand, and thank you for the experience for me to say I love you and grow beyond this present moment. Relationships are beautiful, but they're not meant to be held on to. You're a whole being, whether you're alone or whether you're in a whole crowd of people. I like to think of myself as a reflection of the light and love within others. The only expectation I have of myself in a relationship is to reflect the highest version of the person that I'm talking to them. So they can see that and, oh man, I really am amazing. I really am a divine being of infinite potential. Sorry, that's a little bit far. Thank you guys. Hope you got something out of this video. Give me a subscribe, give me a like. It's Jay Beershank. I love you. Thank you, I love you.